Oh shit, 2 seconds left. Oh boy. Hello. Welcome back to not only myself, but all my adoring fans. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're playing some modded Minecraft, something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what about Wasteland? Well, we'll get back to it eventually. Got to a point where I was getting really angry with the AI, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from it for a little while, and then we'll get back to it and we'll beat it. I know we were really close, but there were some frustrating things going on that I was talking about people on the forum and stuff like that with. And we'll get back to it. Don't you guys worry. We'll get back to it. We'll beat it, and we'll move on from there. But tonight we're playing something called Project Ozone 3, a modded Minecraft bundle, I guess is the word to use. There's 285 mods on there. A little bit of everything, a little bit of magic, a little bit of technology. It is set in a skyblock type area, which you guys will see what that means here in a second. Now, I haven't played Minecraft in a hot minute. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers play some older videos and stuff like that, but I'm expecting it to be as much fun as they were having. If you guys aren't having fun, well, I can't really control that. I can, but it's harder for me to make you guys have fun than it is for me to have fun, if that makes sense. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it and create our world. And as you guys will see when I load up the world, I was messing around with it a little bit, trying to figure it out, but I think we got a good handle on what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to create a new world. Just call it something like Bronzetopia, something like that. Go and switch scenes so you guys can see a little bit easier. Make it a whole new world, actually. We're going to go to world options here. We're going to change the world type from default to this Garden of Glass, which is basically just a huge open air type place, sky block, if you guys know what that means. I'll show you what it means in a second. It'll make sense, I promise. We're gonna go ahead and create the world. Then we're gonna load in and hopefully nothing crashes. It worked earlier today, so we'll see if we have just as much luck. Give it a moment. Again, 285 mods. A lot of really cool things can be done in this mod pack. From using, well, in the title there you guys can see it, punching dirt to get rocks, which then you can compress into cobblestone, which is really cool. All right, we in it. So as you guys can see here, this big open air expanse here in front of us. Get some little dingle dangles here, some little noise, awards and stuff. We're gonna start chugging this stuff off here. We don't need that, we don't need that, and we don't need this. This is an ability bottle. We will use this though. So this ability bottle basically gives us a superpower, whether it be like an enchantment kind of. So Minecraft has enchantments on weapons like strength, so on and so forth, but this one's for us. So we have Power Stare. Push away entities you're looking at. Sweet, so go ahead and click on that, move it over, and we now have the Power Stare. So if we run into any individuals we don't like, we can just stare them away. I don't think we need this ability bottle anymore, so we're just gonna chuck that as well. All right, so the cool thing about this is all we do is start on this 3x3 block. That's it. We have to figure out what to do from there. So the cool part about this modded Minecraft pack is if you hit the tilde here, look at that. There's quests. Hit the little quest button here. Quest lines, alpha, and look at this. Look at all this. These are all different quest lines that we can do. Just tons of different things. So we're gonna start here at alpha with this very first glowing one, the random acts of kindness. Click on it. RAK equals random acts of kindness, rack. We're gonna check the task as complete, and this will be our rewards. Claim. Get the little, we did it. Just like that. We got 6 dirt, we got a sapling, we got a diamond, and we got our rack, which are points. I'll actually show you guys what those are used for. In the very top here, you see rewards. So we'll use our random acts of kindness to unlock stuff. It could be loot chests, it can be super insane weapons. So this weapon has looting, sharpness, and gives an EXP boost. And all the way up to this one, which gives a shit ton of better stuff, but we can't even click on it because we have to unlock this one first. But we can also unlock abilities like magnetize, flight. Flight will be an important one, night vision. Flight will be great for building. Once we get that, we can just zoom around the map and build whatever we want. But right now we're stuck to this 3x3 block. As you can see, if we go over here to the side, it's got some trees, some water, some roots, I guess, not really trees, but that's it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're going to put down a tree. We're gonna scoot away from it and we're gonna twerk it until it grows. All I'm doing here is hitting the shift key. It might not grow because we're too close to it. So what we're actually gonna do is expand our dirt out a little bit. Ah, damn it, I already messed up. Look at that. Just kind of give it some space to grow here. It doesn't want to grow right there, so we'll put it right there. Then we'll twerk some more. Sometimes it takes a while and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it takes a while sometimes. Are we in a weird biome? No, we're in mountains. So anyway, twerk for the tree. Grow, damn it. Ooh. Hey, there we go. And look at that. Now we got wood and saplings. But first, let's go ahead and check our next task. All right, so we got the random acts of kindness, the wood age. So we need 4 logs. We need 1 sapling, which we already got, 8 apples, and 1 crook. Okay, so we need to make this crook, which is 4 sticks in that design, that L, inverted L there. All right, so let's go ahead and chop down some logs. Cool thing about this mod is they have something called vein mining. So if we hold down Alt here, it'll chop down everything. We gotta be careful where we stand so we don't lose out on all that. Twerk for it to grow. If I can stand back, give it some space, and it grows again, and we'll do the same thing. Just to try and get a good amount of saplings and logs before we really get into it. All right, so we got our logs here. Go ahead and make some planks. Go ahead and make our crafting table. You put our crafting table in there, you get the crafting station. Go ahead and set that over here for now. Look at this. Go ahead and get some sticks, get our crook. Okay, now all we're missing is the apples. So we're gonna continue to plant this tree, continue to twerk for it to grow. Grow, damn you. Oh, I bet it's because that block's in the way. How much do you want to bet that's what it is? It's having a hard time because of that block there. Let's go and grab this. Let's set this over here and let's see if it does any better over here for this side. Ah, look at that. Easy. So the vein mine thing I was talking about, so what it is you hold down Alt or whatever key you bind it to, and then you mine the thing you want to mine, and it just grabs every single piece of that. But you can see, if you look at my tool there in the bottom, it uses up as much durability as if you were to chop up all those pieces. So if you do it with your fists, obviously you're not losing any durability because your fists don't really have those, but. All right, so what do we need? We still need apples. Did we get any apples from that? Nope, so we have to continue to grow trees until we get apples. Twerk for the tree. Make the tree got its happy. Break our crook, make another one. Let's make a few of them. Oh, damn it. If I left click and hold it, it'll just make multiples. All right, there we go. Oh, we got an apple. Did you see that? We got a singular apple. Nice. That's important because we can actually turn that into an apple tree if we get 3 of them. Go ahead and chop down this tree as well. Let's go ahead and use some of these planks, and what we'll do is we will expand out our little area here a little bit. That way we don't have to worry about our trees and stuff falling off. We can always make more planks and more wood and all of that as well. So some of you might have been asking, why Minecraft? Well, Minecraft is one of those games that is never going to get old for me, particularly. My brothers and I used to play it all the time. We'd play vanilla and build fortresses and try and fight each other and all that stuff, secret tunnels, and just a really good time. Or we'd play modded and like plant nukes in each other's bases and stuff like that. And it was always a really fun time. So Minecraft just always has really fond memories for me. Work for the tree. Appease the tree gods. Now, something I didn't show you guys yet that actually is part of my title there, the punching the rock, punching the ground. Let me show you what I mean by that. So you may be asking yourself, how the hell do we get stone? We've got wood, we've got planks, we've got all that, we've got some food. How the hell are we gonna get stone? Well, if we go back here, right-clicking, shift right-click grass, dirt to obtain pebbles, then craft them into cobblestone. So we need a furnace and we need 64 cobblestone. So literally we're just gonna sit here and just punch the ground and puke up rocks. They're probably kidney stones or something. But you're supposed to be punching the ground, and I guess they're springing up from the grass or something like that. But it definitely looks like your dude is just like puking them up. So we're gonna sit here and do that for a minute. Just punching, getting all kinds of rocks. Just filling up our inventory with rocks. Okay, we're gonna grab those. We're gonna go to our inventory here. We're gonna hit K on this, and it'll compress them into cobblestone. 33 cobblestone, so we're about halfway there. We need 64 cobblestone, and then actually, oh, we can't. We need the furnace first. So once we get enough to make a furnace and we get 64, we'll get 64, so we get a stack plus a little bit more so we can turn it into a furnace. So about 8 cobblestone extra. So we need 72. Math is hard. Okay, grab all these rocks again. Press K. All right, we got 49. Getting close, 55. Whew. Eventually we'll be able to craft the machine that does this for us, so we won't even have to worry about this anymore. But right now it's just kind of part of the process of the early game, I guess. And that's okay. So something else that vein mining does, which is what we were doing to those trees and the leaves on them, is it uses up your hunger really quickly. So as you can see, we're already down a little health chunk there, chicken leg. And without that, we can't regain health. So essentially, if you have a full hunger bar, you'll be able to get, you'll be able to regenerate your health. So let's go ahead and turn this stack of 22 into a furnace. Whoop, boop. And there we go. We should get the achievement complete for that. We'll go ahead and put our rack up there. Nice. Go ahead and climb that. We'll get another 5 rack. Wants us to make an iron furnace. We don't even have iron yet, so let's not worry about that. All right, so our next step is to complete this wood age. We need 6 more apples, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna set this wood aside here for a moment. Turn this into planks. Turn the planks into a chest. Just so we have something to store our stuff for now. Alright, all our stuff we don't need right away, we'll store in there. So planks, cobblestone, furnace and stuff we'll put down in a minute. We'll put those apples in there. The silkworms we're going to come back to. You guys will see those in a minute. Alright, torque for our tree. Get all the shit we can. We need to make another one of those. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't know it did that. It counts the chest as nearby, so it allows us to look into it. Normally it would just show this square here, but since that chest is right next to it, we can see everything that is nearby for us to grab. Apples. No apples. Oh well. something else we can do now that we have stone is craft an axe. If we want. Oh, we already used our sticks. Oh, that's fine. Just make some more sticks real quick. Make an axe, just a stone one real quick. And now we can chop trees down a little bit more efficiently. Torque for them. Apples, please. All right, we got 3 apples now. So actually chopping down, getting apples is gonna be a lot easier. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to put this in here. We're gonna take this apple plus these 2 apples here. And we're gonna combine them with a sapling, and it makes an apple sapling. So this is something that I wouldn't have been able to garner from the, pardon me, the quest book here. That's actually something I saw from a YouTube video, so it's a little bit easier for me to grab apples. So plant that, torque for it so it grows. And look at that, spewing apples. So all I should have to do is right click on them now. The apples will drop. Knock me off the edge, please. Okay, that one's not ready yet. And then just twerk, and look at that, they grow right back. Why are you saying it's twerking? Well, because if you go to full screen, actually I don't know how to do. Our third person. How do you go to third person? Toggle, no. Camera. Normally there's one of the F keys does it. I won't mess with it though because I don't want to mess shit up. But anyway, so all we have to do is keep twerking and these apples go right back and we can just grab them. Now we have 1,000,000 apples. So if we chop down, if we use the crook on these, the leaves here, it actually won't give us an apple tree sapling. It'll just give us a base sapling, which is okay. So we unlocked that quest. We completed it. We'll get 2 glass bottles, a juicer, and 5 rack. That'll also progress us to the next few quests we can do. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one here, the silk. So in our chest here, in our inventory, we put those silkworms. Put our crooks in there for now. Same with the bottles there, the leaves, the logs, I should say. Let's grab these silkworms. There you go. Just throw some silkworms in the tree and watch as they spread. And while that does that, we'll go ahead and expand our base out a little bit. Get some planks. This is a good playlist. Just kind of get some more room for us to move around here without fear of falling off, as it were. A little bit more room to work with. Oh, just enough. Look at that. Oh, freaking genius. All right, so as you can see, all of the leaves have turned this grayish, almost white color. So what we do is we'll grab our crook and we'll do the same thing. We'll mine these. And look at that. Our silkworms turn the leaves into strings. Got our achievement. Claim it. Get more rack. Yeah, we're up to 20. Now just keep in mind how much these rewards cost. If you look, select flight, which is what we want first probably, 768. So we're a bit of ways away. All right, so we got string. So what is our next? I keep clicking description. Go to alpha. So we completed silk. Now we can do sieves. So sieves, the beginning of acquiring resources. So things like steel, iron, gold, so on and so forth, redstone even. So what we can do is we can build these sieves and we can put string mesh, which is just a bunch of strings across the board there. And we can, that's funny, that's still pinned from our previous game. What we can do is cost 4 planks, a slab, and 2 sticks. So we're gonna hit A to pin that recipe to our little board there in case we want to craft it. We have planks. We don't have any slabs, as you can see, but those are easy to make. We'll put our logs in here, get some more planks. 3 across, makes 6 slabs. 4 planks, 2 sticks, and we've got our sieve. And then the recipe for the mesh was just 6 strings across the board. And then just like that, if we put down our sieve, however you want to say it, right there, and then add our string to it. Look at that, it's done. So what we're going to do with that is put resources into there and mash them through, and we'll get materials. Excuse me. So here comes the somewhat annoying part. So we'll go back to our quest log here. Go ahead and claim that. We need to get to this part here, lava generation and eventually cobble generation. Because sitting there punching rocks takes forever, right? So we don't want to do that. Patterns, we'll do that in a minute. So let's go ahead and do water to clay. The wooden crucible doesn't need a heat source to convert leaves or saplings into water. So right click dust into the water filled barrel to obtain clay. If you don't have a bucket, you can use the bottles to move the water into the barrel. Okay, so we need to make a wooden crucible, which is 2 logs, a slab, and 2 more sticks. So let's go ahead and make a few sticks because we're going to need them here. We've got the slab, but we need logs, not planks. So we got to chop our tree down. Boop. We can always plant another one here in a moment. So 4 logs, a slab, and 2 sticks makes the crucible. The next part is the barrel, which is 6 planks and a slab. All right, we got the barrel, we got the crucible. Now we just need the clay, which means we need dust. So dust combined with water equals clay. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our inventory here. Let's go ahead and set these down. Get them ready to go. Wooden crucible and the wooden barrel. Oh, we're running out of food here, so we need to put down our furnace. And what we can do is we can actually turn one of these, 2 of these logs into charcoal. And charcoal is a good kind of beginner fuel source. All right, that's 1 piece. We use the charcoal to cook the charcoal. And actually, while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and plant some more saplings so that we can have some more wood to work for it. Chop it down. We don't need the other stuff as much, so we'll go ahead and get a little bit of a supply here. Go and grab it, plant another one. Ooh, will that grow? It will. Ooh. Grab all that. We'll put a few more logs in here. Let those burn for a minute, and then what we'll do is we will cook up some apples, because as you can see, our health bar, our hunger bar is depleting rather quickly. And all we're going to do is going to cook up some apples. And remember, let's go ahead and save 3 of them in case we want to make another apple tree. So 1 piece of charcoal can cook, I think it's 5, maybe 4. I could be wrong. I actually don't know the numbers. I'm not a pro Minecraft player who knows all of this immediately. It looks like 4. Maybe barely 5. Yeah, okay, so 5. Cool. And we'll go ahead and burn the rest of those. And then we'll start cooking our apples. Just let those go. All right, so what we can do is actually just eat some apples for now. Some regular old apples. But see how little those are healing? You guys will see once I start throwing in, actually, we can start filling this up with leaves. So this is the one here. The Wind Crucible doesn't need a heat source, and it turns leaves into water. So if you guys can't tell there, and it looks a little pixely, the water holds 4,000 MB, which is millibuckets. So basically 4 buckets, 1,000 millibuckets is 1 bucket. And it's filling up with water. It actually has 2 buckets of water in it right now. So what we can do is we can go ahead and get that ready. Put our rack up here, put our saplings, our apples. We don't need the crook, we don't need the diamond right now. Keep that. Put those in there. What were we doing? Oh, we're gonna grab these glass bottles here. All right, we got 2 buckets, pour it in there. All right, so that's got half a bucket of water in it. So the bottles only hold 250. Oops. There we go. All right, so it's got 1 bucket of water in it. So if we get our piece of dust, we'll put that onto there and it'll make clay. Cook this last piece of wood here. This last log, as it were. Make our charcoal. Put it in there and let's cook some apples. Cooked apples will give us a lot of energy, as it were. Put our little silkworms in there, our string, if I can toss it all up there. Actually, this stuff we can put in our chest for now. So we've got enough to make 8 more sieves. We just need the materials, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a lot more sticks. Math is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we needed 8 planks, so we need quite a bit more. We need 8, 16, 24, 32, plus 8 slabs. Okay, that makes 6 each. Okay, so we have enough slabs, we have enough sticks, we just need planks, which means we need more trees. Saplings. Twerk for them, let them grow, big and strong, chop them down. Pick them up, do the same, chop it down again. Get a bunch of logs, throw the logs into here, get some planks. Already forgot how many I needed. 8, 16, 24, 32. Boop. 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 That's fine. We don't need all of them. We just need enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. All the stuff will gather up in case we need it for materials later on. Can I actually just, I can't. Okay, I was gonna say, can I just shift click it into the inventory layer, but I cannot. All right, so we've got our meshes there. We've got our sieves. Grab these random saplings from all off the ground here. Let's go ahead and make our little save station here. It's like a save station, only not. All right, and then we just put the meshes on there. Oh, I need one more. No, I don't. Get out of here. Someone out there is complaining that I'm wasting materials, but it's okay. Throw the leaves in there to make water. Check our apples. We got a shit ton. Now watch this. Compared to that one apple, look at this. I ate 2 of them, and it just refills like crazy. And it lasts a while too. Go in there. More leaves. More leaves are required. I guess I did have an extra sieve. That's okay. Alright, so what is our next goal? We need to make clay, which means we need dust, which means we need cobblestone. Alright, so we take cobblestone. We put this cobblestone into here, a whole stack of it, as you can see. Fill up all the squares. It makes compressed cobblestone, 7 of it. And then we need a hammer, which requires 2 stone, 2 sticks. So then we put our little cobblestone down here. Then we smash it, alt click it to mine all of it at once, and it turns into gravel. Compressed gravel. So then what we do is with the gravel is we turn some of it into dust. Do it again, turns into sand. Save these pieces for now. And do it once more. And the sand turns to dust. Compressed dust. So compressed dust is 9 pieces each. So we'll get 18 pieces of dust. So then we walk over here, put our dust in the bucket, right click it out, and look at that, piece of clay. We needed 2 though, so we gotta fill this up. We gotta do this twice. All right, that's filled up. Take our dust, right click it in, and booyah, we got the 2 dusts. We completed the quest. All right, so then we take that 2 dusts, or the 2 blocks of clay, and we can turn them into a bonsai pot. Now bonsai pots are really cool. So we're gonna take our 2 clay here, right here, and we're gonna turn them into 8 little blocks, 8 little pieces of clay. We're gonna cook them, turn them into bricks. All right, so while those are cooking, we're gonna continue on with our dust here. Look, we have all this extra dust. Look, we're gonna right click here. Goes all into these nice little things here. We're just gonna keep right clicking. And boom, turned into materials. Look at that. Now, what kind of materials do we get here? We got gunpowder, we got bone meal, and I think that's it. All right, so the compressed gravel, that's the important one. We're gonna go ahead and grab all that, and we're gonna sift that. We need lots of flint, which is what this will give us. Just keep right clicking it, and it'll keep going down. Actually, we can hold it down. I don't know why I'm just right clicking multiple times. All right, so from that we got 4 flint, 3 raw rock candy, and I think that's it, which is fine. These low level ones, the string mesh, aren't very strong. I think we also got an apple. We're also going to throw this stuff in there. Gunpowder, the raw candy, silkworms, flint we're going to need eventually. Cobblestone we're gonna need as well. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our next quest. Bonsai pot. We need the bricks. The bricks we're then gonna turn into the bonsai pot. Now, what's so cool about the bonsai pot, you may ask? Well, let me show you. Take our planks here, made a nice little chest. Put these water balls in there. We don't need them right now. Right now. Okay. Bonsai pot plus chest. We'll put it over here. Okay. We're gonna shift click to put it on top there. We need a dirt block, which actually I think I can put right here. Gotta be careful going. Yeah, see. Whew. Don't know why I stood on top of that. Probably because I live for danger. I'll grab a few of these dirt blocks just to have them. Put one there, put that one back, and then we have 4. Okay. Oop. What did I do? I lost it. Where'd it go? That was weird. Right click it. Oh! There it is. Okay, that was weird. All right, so we've got our little bonsai pot here. We'll put our tree into it, and look, a little tree will grow. Now, what's different from this compared to normal tree growing? Well, nothing in the chest. Tree is grown. We will harvest it. by right-clicking. Boop. It'll start growing another one out of one of the saplings the tree would have given us. So the chest is there for a reason, because eventually we'll get a hopping bonsai plant, which will get basically every time it is complete, it'll bounce, the contents will go into the chest, and then another tree will start growing. But for now, we have infinite trees, basically, that'll keep growing. And all we have to do is walk over and trim them if we want. All right, so we completed the bonsai quest. Go ahead and claim the rack from that. Hopping bonsai, this is the one I was talking about. You need a hopper, which is 5 iron and a chest. All right, so obviously we're gonna be needing iron here soon. So let's go ahead and start getting some stone. We're gonna need a lot of this. So just bear with me. Just for a minute, we're gonna try and get a little bit of stone here while we can. There's probably an easier way to do this, and we'll get there eventually. But for now, we're just punching the ground. Our dude stopped punching and is just vomiting rocks, as is tradition. All right, so go ahead and compress those by hitting K again. We got 35 cobblestone out of that. Okay, not bad. Nathaniel sent me a video. What is this? It's my buddy Snarf. My good friend Snarf. Such a good dude. All right, then we turn all the cobblestone into compressed cobblestone, and then we're gonna turn the compressed cobblestone into gravel again. So the reason we're doing this, if we go here, if we go to our inventory, where we can search through basically everything that's in this mod pack, click on the sieve, right click it, we can see its uses. Go over to the sieve tab. All right, so if we're using ye old generic string mesh and we use gravel, we have a 12% chance of getting flint, which is what we really want, and a 9% chance of getting rock candy. So basically those two things. If we upgrade it just once to flint stiffened mesh, now we're getting from gravel, it's the same gravel, we're getting a chance of coal, a chance of lapis, all of these ores, 100% chance of getting iron ore, which is what we need. Osmium, tin, lead, nickel, platinum, aluminum, those are what we want. So what do we need to make that? If we go back here, we look at our little sieve here, mission complete. Flint mesh, all right, that's the next step down. We need our string mesh plus 6 flint. So how much flint do we have? We currently have 4. So we need to run our gravel through a few more times. Hey, how's it going, Snarf? I was just talking about you, actually. Threw off my train of thought. All right, so go here, go back to the sieve. So we are using gravel right now. If we do sand, we can get a different result. Sand through the common. Where's it at? All right, so that's dust. Damn it. Dust is also good because we get bone meal. We need bone meal here later. Sand. Sand through the common mesh. Doesn't give us anything, does it? It doesn't. Okay, so we can't actually run sand through it. So we need the flint stiffened once before we can start doing all that. Okay, so let's get the gravel out. It's cobblestone, that's gravel. Well, let's go ahead and start doing this. Oh, I was talking, you sent me a video and I was just, I was doting on you. Oh shit, we didn't get anything. We need to stand kind of in the middle so stuff doesn't fly off the map. Because it's kind of, it'll launch in every direction. All right, from that we got 7 pieces. Okay, so we only needed 6. So one of these we can upgrade. Let's go ahead and keep trying to get more rock. I'm actually gonna kind of turn that down a little bit. Audio. Players. Environment, maybe. I think it's environment. Nope. Option, sound, weather, hostile creature, player, maybe. It's probably player. Blocks, maybe as well. Just turn stuff down. There we go. That's a little better. Not really, but it's okay. So we're gonna punch the ground to get our rocks off. This is modded Minecraft, brother. We're punching the ground to get rocks. You didn't know you could do that? We're kicking rocks up. Oh, we're gonna turn those rocks. We're gonna take those pebbles. Sorry, pebbles. And we're gonna crush them in our hand to turn them into cobblestone. 33 pieces of cobblestone. Cobblestone, I think we can do something with 33. Math is hard. Boom. We're gonna get some compressed cobblestone. We're gonna hammer it to compressed gravel. We're gonna take the compressed gravel, put it in our inventory here, and go ahead and grab it all. 27 pieces of gravel, nice. Then we're gonna run back and run it through the sieve again to try and get more flint so that we can upgrade those from regular string mesh to the flint mesh. Now, for those of you like Snarf who have no idea what's going on, that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Snarf, you want to see the best part about this though? You want to know how you get trees to grow? You twerk for them. Look at that. The trees grow and they get all big and hard when you twerk for them. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Alright, so got our crook here. We're gonna get some more saplings. Actually, we don't need them. We just need the logs. So we're gonna chop it down. Saplings are gonna shoot anywhere, everywhere, any direction, regardless. Grab a shit ton of planks here, and we're gonna continue to expand our base out a little bit. Through magic, you twerk for the trees, and through the power of magic and love, they grow. You're telling me if someone twerked for you, you wouldn't grow? Grow big and strong. All right, cool. Expanding out our platform a little bit. It's kind of a rectangle, so people OCD out there, I'm sorry. Tell you what, I'll do one. Ooh, actually, no. I'm afraid if I make it too big, monsters are gonna spawn. So the whole point of this mod pack there, Snarf, you start off in the middle here. All you have is nothing. You start off with 3 by 3 squares. That's it, in the middle of empty space. And so you open up this quest log and you have to start doing things. So this was the very first one we did. We got our first sapling, we got some dirt, and we got the reward system in this, and a diamond. So using just those base materials, you're supposed to go from nothing to basically full automation and stuff like that. It's insane. It's fun. It's a little bit different. So we started off here. We got the free stuff. We turned the wood and got apples. Gave us juicers and so on and so forth. We turned that wood into a sieve, which is what you saw us doing there. And eventually the sieves will give us materials and stuff like that. Iron, gold, so on and so forth. We put some water into here by throwing saplings into here. Turned leaves into water by crushing them. We put the water into here and added dust to it to turn it into clay. We turned the clay into this bonsai pot that grows mini trees that we can chop down any time without using a sapling, and it just grows another one. Look at the little guy grow. And basically what we're doing is we're going through the process of upgrading these sieves here. Sieves? I don't know how to pronounce it, honestly. Into upgraded versions so that we can get ores and eventually craft better things. We cooked some apples because we were hungry. Other than that, things are going pretty good. Going through the quest log to see what we need to do. This requires a bunch of stentils and stuff, which we can do. We'll worry about that later, though. We don't need it right away. The hopping bonsai is what we want to do next, which will automatically chop the tree down for you, essentially. But that requires iron. So our next step is to upgrade to flint. So we need 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48 pieces of flint. Math is hard. We have 7. So basically we're gonna punch the ground for rocks. We're gonna turn those rocks into cobblestone. Gotta cobble them together. I really just need to click on the chest. I don't know why I'm not doing that. So I can put this stuff away. Dirt, don't need. Oh, need the hammer. Where'd it go? Don't need the apples. Gravel I do need. Saplings I don't. I need the bone meal for something. What do I need the bone meal for? What was it? Was it this? No. Was it this? Yes, that's what it was. Okay, anyway. We played it a little bit earlier just kind of trying to figure it out. So we weren't completely lost. But eventually what we're trying to get to here, Snarf, is this lava generation into cobble generation. So we don't have to punch the ground anymore and the rocks will just be created automatically. And this is just tab 1 of all of these. So there's tons to do and that's what we're working on now. Go ahead and compress these pebbles back into cobblestone because that's how it works in real life. The gravel here, we're gonna run through our sieves here. Stand on top of it so it doesn't launch into space. They're still launching into space. That's okay. We got 9. So as you can see, it's gonna take a while. So 6, 12, we won't even have enough to upgrade 2 of them yet. I would like to at least get 4 upgraded. So we need 6, 12, 18, 24 pieces. Punch in the ground. That's all we gotta do. So I'm just gonna sit here and punch the ground until you guys can't take it anymore. Talk about your days and stuff like that if you want. Snarf, how was your weekend? I decided to get back into streaming for the 18th time. Just wanted to, been feeling under the weather the past few weeks. Jennifer, my wife, got really sick. And then I am probably suffering through a cold is what I would have to say it is. And it's been kind of annoying. Snarf, you know what I'm talking about. It's just not fun. No bueno. Yes, filled with the Rona. Overfloweth. My Rona overfloweth. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of drama in the world nowadays. I'm gonna turn these pebbles into cobblestone. We have 60 something, still not enough. So we need to punch the ground more. Same. But like, that's why I just want to play some Minecraft. I've always loved Minecraft. I was talking about this earlier. It's something me and my brothers used to play all the time. I invited them to watch tonight. I'm not sure if they stopped by. If they did, they haven't said anything in chat, but that's fine. If they just want to lurk, that's cool too. But it's really just, we used to play modded Minecraft when we were little and build stuff like nukes and stuff and blow up each other's gigantic bases and just crash my dad's computer multiple times. It was fun. So coming back to Minecraft, and I've been watching a lot of YouTubers play this version specifically, and it just seemed like fun. It seemed like, oh, there's a rainbow. There's Earth. Okay, apparently we're not on Earth. Awesome. It just seemed like something I would enjoy, and so far it is. All right, so we have 64 plus 42 pieces. A lot of math there. 100 and 106. Math is hard. Don't judge me, okay? All right, so we're gonna, hold on, let me grab these. We're gonna compress all of these pieces here. 14 pieces, nice. Oh. That didn't work for some reason. There we go. Okay. That was weird. All right, we're gonna turn all these 11 pieces here into gravel and hope that we get enough to... Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it again. I just don't want those pieces to go off the edge. All right, we're gonna take our hammer. We're gonna smash. Grab all the pieces that fall out. All 11, nice, we got them. Got them, chief. Actually, we just need these. We don't need to, we don't need to compress those anymore. All right, so then we take the compressed gravel that we put in here. It gives us 9 pieces of gravel each. So we'll get a shit ton. Just go and grab that. Full stack and then some. And we'll just do the same thing we were doing before. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully getting pieces of flint while we're doing this, so that we can upgrade these string ones to the flint infused ones. Basically what we're doing that for is so that we can start getting materials like iron and gold and so on and so forth, which is pretty important. Okay, that didn't give us anything. We're up to 21, so we need 3 more pieces. Holy crap. We can't compress it that way. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we just need a little bit more stone. God damn. It's turning into a chore. That's okay though. This early game, this part of the game is gonna go by so quick. You guys will be like, holy shit, we're launching rockets with fucking the push of a button. Remember when we were punching the ground for rocks? But as I was saying earlier, I just kind of wanted to get away from Wasteland for a little bit. Wasteland was kind of frustrating me with the AI. I was having a lot of issues with it. This was kind of off-screen stuff. I was going through and trying to figure out that bar that's run by those raiders or whatever inside the what was it? Right after we completed the Soviet space station and stuff like that, there was that bar that as soon as we went into it, they started killing us. Well, even moving it down to the easiest setting, I tested this off stream. Oh, we fucked up. That's okay. I think we're okay. No, we're not. Okay. That's fine. We'll save this. We need sand eventually. Fuck. Just means I gotta punch shit. Even lowering it down to the easiest setting, we walked in there and we just got gobsmacked. And I was talking to some people on the Reddit about it, and it just seems like a lot of people are complaining about the health differences as well as the accuracy differences. Regardless of what it says on your screen, something I've noticed, like Yarbs has a 95% chance to hit a shot and still misses. And yes, obviously there still is that 5%, but it happens way more often than I would like it to. And I know that sounds whatever, like I'm bitching and moaning. It's just frustrating. It's not fun to play it when it happens multiple times. Alright, compress that shit. Actually, it goes a lot faster than it was earlier. Go here. Get some more blocks of it. Alright, so we only want to compress it once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hammer. Hammer. Alright, cool. And then we want to break it down and get gravel. 45. Nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hopefully get the remaining 3 pieces of gravel that we needed. Or sorry, not gravel, flint. Ooh, we got a lot from that one. Nice, I think we got it. Hell yeah, we did. Okay, so we're gonna break down 4 of these. And it'll give us the mesh and the seed back, okay? So then we're gonna take the 4 string meshes here. We're gonna take our flint from our inventory. Do-do-do. Not really. Come on now. Math is hard. Oh my god. Doot, 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 doot. Alright, there we go. Oh no, you're good, brother. You're good, man. I understand. I know I'm not in your shoes, but I know what a rough day feels like, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that. Alright, so we completed our quest. We went from the basic sieve to the flint mesh, which we upgraded, the flint stiffened mesh. Go ahead and claim the 5 rack. So again, for those of you who weren't here earlier, the rack is used for rewards. So things like you can give yourself regeneration, strength, so on and so forth, resistance. You can get special weapons, loot boxes. The one we're looking for is flight, which will make base building and all of that a lot easier. Just to kind of give you a scope of how much we need, this costs 768. Most of these tasks we're doing gives us 5. So we're gonna be here a while. But that's okay. That's the whole point of this game. It's kind of meant to be like the long haul. It's not meant to go hyper fast. And actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to break down these normal ones. These normal ones, until we get the flint that we need, are kind of just useless. Put those in the chest. Boop, boop. And then from now on, we're going to use these flint ones. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the flint, or we're going to punch the ground, get more stone, which we actually have some, but we don't have a lot. We're going to turn the stone back into... what's the word I'm looking for? Gravel. And from the gravel, we'll get ores and stuff now, so we can start making iron tools and things like that, and so on and so forth. But it's important that we did this early part because it basically gives us the tools to advance into this part here. Without the string mesh ones, we wouldn't be where we are currently. So as we get past this kind of rough part of punching the rocks out of the ground and stuff like that, eventually we won't have to worry about it anymore. We'll get the tool that'll basically generate cobblestone and stuff like that for free. We won't even have to worry about punching the ground anymore. And that's the goal that we're, working towards. All right, go back to alpha. All right, we just did the flint one. We've claimed all our rewards, I believe. We're gonna start working on this crucible here, which actually requires us to do porcelain clay. Which, how do you make porcelain clay? You combine clay with bone meal. Which, if you guys remember earlier, we got some. We need how many pieces, though? We need 7. So we need 7 pieces of clay, and we need 7 pieces of bone meal. How much bone meal did we get, actually? 6. Oh, so close. But that's fine. We're going to run through some dust and stuff here later. Go ahead and combine all this stuff to get a nice stack of cobblestone here. Go ahead and combine the cobblestone to get compressed cobblestone, 5 blocks of it. Turn the compressed cobblestone into compressed gravel. Using our hammer. Booyah. Go ahead and decompress it from our inventory, 45 gravel. And then look at this, we're gonna put the gravel here into these same sieves, and we're gonna get much better stuff. Theoretically. But I'm sorry to hear that you had a bad day there, Snarf. I hope it gets better for you. I know you're out there working hard, doing your duty, dude, and you are appreciated. You know that. So, if you ever feel bad, just keep your head up, because there are people out there that love you. What? Alright, so, as you guys can see, we got a shit ton of, not a shit ton, we got a decent amount of ores and stuff out of that. Just long. I don't know why I always associate someone saying they had a long day with it being a bad day. Maybe that's just a me experience. But as you can see, we got a shit ton of ores and stuff now. Pieces of ores. You have to combine 4 of these to get a chunk. All right, so we already have 3 pieces of gold sitting there ready for us to do. Iron gives us 100% of the time, so we can already start combining this iron into chunks. And look at that, 11 chunks of iron already. Combine that in there, and we'll start getting iron pieces. The iron pieces are required for the hopper, which we need. The iron pieces are required for tools and so on and so forth. Speaking of tools, we can go ahead and start working on one of our quests here before we get into lava generation, the patterns. So the patterns is part of this Tinker's Constructs, and basically it allows us to make individual pieces to tools and make better tools. We could make a iron pickaxe or a wooden pickaxe with the level of a diamond by adding like obsidian tips to it. So it's just a lot better way to customize your tools without wasting certain materials. So it's really nice. All right, so in order to make this, all we need is 2 sticks and 2 planks. Ooh. Boop. Boop, boop. And look at that, first step complete. And then we need planks. We need to make another crafting table. All right, and then we put one of these blank patterns on top of it. It becomes the tool station. We'll go ahead and look at our quest here. So, all right, so we got the blank pattern, which we just made. The pattern chest, which is just a chest with the blank pattern on top of it. Let's go ahead and make a chest real quick. Oops, just want one. Grab those all up. Chest, blank pattern. All right, we got the pattern chest. Step 2 out of 4. Step 2 out of 5, I should say. Crafting station we already made and we have in our inventory. The stencil table is, oh, I can't find this. This one I remember I had to search for some reason. I think it was just a log or something like that. Stencil table, it was plank plus the pattern, and then the one that was just a log was the tool station or the part builder. We'll go ahead and look at these real quick. Actually, I can't look at any of these. Crafting station plus the blank pattern. Okay, that's fine. Pretty sure one of them was just a log plus the pattern. Part builder, okay. And then a plank plus the pattern. Gives us the stencil, which we don't have yet, okay. And then the last one we need was the tool station, which I believe was the crafting station. Nope, wait, hold on. Oh, everything's complete. Claim it, and there we go. So put these down here. All right, and then we'll go ahead and align these up. We'll put them over here. I actually want to look at the order here. The pattern, then the crafting station I can just make in my inventory. I need to remember it's a right click, not left click. Okay, crafting station. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Crafting station leads to stencil table, part builder, tool station. Stencil table, part builder, tool station. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down the line here, and if we need parts, we can make parts. We've got the, we put in the blank slates there, and it'll give us these pieces. So let's go ahead and make some more of those blank ones real quick. It was sticks. And planks. Go make a bunch of those, 16 of them, nice. All right, and then from there, we're gonna go ahead and add these stencils, and then look at that, 16 there, we can make, oh, let's make one for pickaxe head. Let's make one for the pickaxe, the tool rod. Tool rod, not specifically pickaxe. And then we need the cross guard, essentially the binding pattern. Okay, so then what we can do with that is we take those 3 pieces. Say we want, give it a second. There we go. We want the pickaxe. We want it to be made out of wood. There you go, one pickaxe. We want to have the level of cobblestone, I think. Mining level stone. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, if we do that. Mining level iron, okay. So we want the stone pickaxe. Take that out, put it in the stick. Give him the stick, don't give him the stick. Put in our plank there as the material. Boom, it's made out of wood. And then the binding, also made out of wood. And then all we do is we combine them. The head, the binding, and the rod. And then look at that, we got a level clumsy pickaxe. Ecological and cheapskate. Ecological does what? Oops, that's fine. We made it. I wish I could figure out what the, I know there's a way to check, I just don't know which button it is. All right, so we got us a stone pickaxe. It looks a little bit customized and stuff like that. So basically that'll allow us to customize our tools as we get better materials and so on and so forth later on. Boom, 11 iron. Go ahead and complete that one, which we already did. All right, can also get started on our lava generation here. All right, so we need bone meal, which I believe we turn dust. We're gonna need a bigger chest, which is actually pretty easy. Put that there. Now I got a double chest. All right, go ahead and put all of our materials into here. Our rack, candy, all that extra gunk we don't need. Keep the iron on us, and then we'll just sort it. Booyah. Okay, as you can see, we're starting to get more ores and stuff along that line. And then what we can do is we can actually go over to this drawer here and put these pieces in there. And it'll forever be maintained in there. Actually, did we put a piece somewhere? Here we go. And then we just right click and look, it's in there now. So if we ever need those patterns, they're stored away until needed. Put away our planks, sort. We got our stone axe and our hammer, cobblestone. Bricks can go in there as well. Everything's sorted, everything's figured out. Okay, so we're gonna continue to, we're actually gonna go ahead and upgrade our bonsai pot here. Okay, so we're gonna take our bonsai pot that we had, it's right here, and we are going to upgrade it. First we need to make a chest. Then we're gonna take our iron, 5 bars of it, and we're gonna make a hopper. We're gonna take our hopper and combine it with our bonsai, reverse, and make a hopping bonsai. Actually, I'll keep this stuff here, because we're gonna put that back into inventory. And then booyah, that's done. Go and claim the reward for that. Hopping bonsai, claim. 5 more rack. All right, and then we're gonna shift click to put it on top there. We're gonna put the dirt inside, plant our little tree. And so now when the tree grows, watch what happens. It grows, it grows, it grows. Where it goes, everybody knows, reach for the stars. Hit that 100, and then boop, it pops, and another one starts growing. And the materials, boom, right into the chest. I would actually help this out a little bit by adding in pieces. So I'll go ahead and keep growing it ad infinitum until we need it again. We'll go ahead and put the blank patterns in here as well. We have a bunch of them. I can't store them in there. Okay, that's fine. I'll store them all right there. That's fine. And then as we need tools and stuff, we'll make them. Cool, so that's a little bit of that. Make our bonsai plant go in there. All right, so let's look at our next step. Our next step should be the crucible, okay? So for that, we need the unfired crucible and we need unfired clay, which is just clay plus bone meal. So in order to get clay, we need to sift dust, or sand actually, to get bone meal, I believe. Let's go ahead and check just to make sure. Right click on it. How do we get bone meal? Excuse me, dust. Okay, dust. So we do need dust. All right, which is not this, that's sand. Did we already make dust? No, we didn't. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna turn this dust, or sand, into compressed sand. We're gonna turn the compressed sand into dust. Hit it with our hammer. Boop. Now it's dust. Compressed dust at that. We take the dust, put it in our inventory, grab it all out, run it through our sieves here. Let it all pop out. Get a bunch of materials from this. And there we go. Check what we got. 3 more bone meal, some gunpowder, some skystone, some crushed quartz, some copper. Got a bunch of iron, some gold, and some aluminum. Aluminum we're gonna need a lot of, so we'll keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and put this all away. Sort it. All right, so how many bone meals do we have? 9. Okay, that's all we need. We need 9 pieces of clay now. Okay, so we need dust, which we just had. Do we have clay? Am I blind? Clay, 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 clay. I don't see any. Don't see any. Don't see any. Okay, that's fine. Just means we need to take our cobblestone and turn it into dust by just placing it here. Our hammer, we don't actually have to compress it this time. We're just going to turn it into gravels. And then from there, we're going to hammer it into sand. And then from sand, we're going to turn it into dust. And we should only need these pieces. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in our inventory away. Sort it. And then we need our bottles so that we can hold some water. Okay. Water. Water, water. Water, water. Water, water. Water. Alright, then we add our piece of dust and it gives us clay. And then we repeat. Water, water. Once more. There we go. Dust. Right click to clay. We're going to take our clay, turn it into little ingots here. Alright, and then combine our... We need 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll hold on to the others, just in case. You never know. Alright, we got our 7 pieces. We're going to combine those on here. Unfired crucible. And now how do you fire it? Well, you just throw it in a furnace. Easy peasy. Let that cook. Our plant is popping off. We got some apples in there now. We got some leaves, some sticks, a bunch of logs. And that'll keep going. And if we wanted to cheese it, we could actually be like, oh, we want more leaves. So by filling up those slots on the chest with leaves, specifically when it drops leaves, it'll fill up those 5 slots. And say everything was full. Say this was all just filled with leaves and this was apples, sticks, logs, or whatever. You'll have obviously more leaves and it'll just kind of get rid of everything else. So it's kind of a way you can cheat it if you're looking for a specific material. Alright, that's our crucible is done. There's now lava generation. Fantastic. So one thing we do have to do here though, let's shift, chop this log here, which is fine. We're gonna actually, have any more cobblestone? Let's grab some planks. Do that there. Okay, cool. Now I should be able to shift, chop that. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then we need to place a torch underneath there and hope that it doesn't catch everything on fire. It shouldn't, theoretically, but you never know. It is Minecraft after all. Sort everything up. Go and make some torches real quick. We really only need 1, but that's fine. It makes 4 automatically. Place it there. It's now heating that up. As you can see, the rate of 1 times. Our plank there. It's heating that up. So what do we put in there? You may be asking. Well, we need stone. As is tradition, we need stone. Go ahead and get our stuff and start punching the ground again. Almost done with this part, I promise. I promise we are so close to being finished with this part. Once we're done getting our rocks off here, we will be able to combine these rocks into crucible over there, turn it into lava, and then get some water out of our little wooden crucible there, and our barrel, and we'll have lava generation, sorry, cobblestone generation. I had it right the first time I was going to say it. Which means we won't have to punch rocks out of the ground anymore. It'll be fantastic. It'll be a glorious day. Alright, I think that should be enough for now. Doot doot. Okay. Not a ton, but it's okay. I actually don't know what the conversion rate is, but that's okay. Alright, that's enough for 1 bucket. Okay. 1 piece of cobblestone makes 1 bucket. Okay. Nice. Let that run for a little bit. and then we'll have lava. Obviously, as we get more things, so like if we put a like a lava or heat generator of some sort underneath there, it'll go a lot faster. But since it's just a little torch heating it up, it goes slow. It goes slow. Okay. So while that's popping off, let's figure out what we can do next. We have to go over here and claim this. All right, and then we got our cobblestone generator, which is what I was talking about here. So for cobblestone generator, we need glass, we need cobblestone, and we need a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. Easy peasy. Once we get our lava bucket complete, we'll be able to complete that quest, and we'll be done skis with that. So our next goal is to upgrade our furnace to an iron furnace, which we should be able to do now. Nope, close, but no cigar. Do we have any more iron ore? We do. Let's go ahead and break this down. Get some more iron cooking. Once we get our iron cooking up enough, we'll make the iron furnace, which is upgradable. Delicious. Check out how our tree and shit's doing. We got plenty of food if we need it. Every tick we're getting more. We got plenty of wood, we got plenty of sticks, leaves as we need them for water. This is continuing to go. It's got about 780 left. Not too slow. Going probably a pretty good rate there. While we wait, we could take this cobblestone and get more ores if we wanted. Press the cobblestone into gravel. Keep forgetting, not really forgetting, but just kind of not knowing 100% what's the best things to put into here. So sand into the flint, which is what we have currently, will give us iron iron. It won't give us iron. Oh yeah, well, iron at 100%. So as much pieces we put in there, we'll get that many pieces of iron ore. But remember, it's quartered. So every 4 pieces equal 1 piece of iron, which is still fine. So it gives us that at 100% chance, which is pretty good. But as you see, if we put it into a diamond, or sorry, an iron one, still gives us at 100%, but it also drops other ores at a higher percent chance. Drops these crystals, drops more different ores. We need lead, I believe, eventually, or tin. No, aluminum. Sorry, I'm not the brightest. So we're gonna compress these even further into gravel. We're gonna take the gravel, turn it into sand. I really just want to make sure which one's the best to put into it. Is it sand or is it? It looks like sand. Sand and not dust. That's in stone. We don't care about that yet. Okay, so dust through the iron gives us gold at 20. Gives us all this stuff. It gives us gunpowder, quartz, more bone meal, which we don't need anymore. So it's probably better to put it through as gravel. Yeah, because that gives us coal. Yeah, let's do it as gravel. Oh, fuck. That's okay, sand is fine too. Nope, sand is not fine. God damn it. Alright, dust it is. Basically, just we'll get different materials. It's probably better to do gravel from now on instead of dust. Oh, we're getting hungry, which is fine. We're gonna eat one of our cooked apples here and it'll fill us right back up. Perfect. Get more iron. Put the rest of this stuff away. Ooh, oh, I want that. Sort. We've got a few pieces of gold there we can make. We've got 2 or 3 pieces. Or sorry, not even 2. We got 1 piece of silver we can make. Math is hard. How much flint do we have? We have 9 pieces, so we can make 1 more flint one if we want. We'll hold off on that for now. Okay. Do we have a bucket of lava yet? No, we're close. We have 300 left, 350. We can go ahead and eat our apple. Go ahead and check on this and see how everything's going. Going perfect. We don't need apples. We don't need food or anything like that right now. Go ahead and add our bone meal, our rack. How much rack are we up to right now? Currently sitting at 55. Nice. Put our torches in there. Actually, we're going to go ahead and illuminate a little bit of our base before, you know, people start spawning and not being kind to us. Cool. We'll leave that corner a little bit. It's got the torch right here, so there we go. A little bit lit up, not bad. We don't need any specific tools or anything right now. We've got our hammer, we've got our axe, we've got the wood planks. What is our next goal? Lava generation. Okay, so we're really just waiting on that bucket of lava. Iron mesh we can make. We can also upgrade our furnace once this iron's done. Fantastic. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Go and craft that real quick. So just our furnace with iron around it. Booyah. Get that achievement. Alright, so what this does is, as you can see, we can put fuel here into it if we wanted to. We can put upgrades into it, which is this section here. It just cooks stuff a lot faster is what it boils down to. A lot faster than, say, a normal furnace. But if we go back here and look at our furnace, now that we've completed that, claim it. Upgrades, look at that, efficiency upgrade, doubles fuel efficiency, speed upgrade, increases the cook speed, liquid fuel upgrade, so we can use lava if we wanted to, electric fuel upgrade if we wanted to use electricity, obviously, ore processing upgrade, so enables the processing of ores, which I believe means that it like doubles our ores that we put into it, so for every one ore we get like 2 bars out of it. Oh no, doubles output. I'm actually not sure what this one does. Doubles ores and a few other items blocks. Okay, so there's just a few different ones that are doubling. So really just really good all around. All right, we're at 60. So let's look at some of these upgrades. So if we were to look at the efficiency, what does it cost? It costs iron ingots, redstone, and a blank upgrade, which is nether quartz. Oops. Nether quartz surrounded by irons. How do we get nether quartz? End quartz ore, okay, nether quartz, petrified quartz. So we might have to go to the nether here soon. You can also get it from saving soul sand, obviously. Auto seed we need to do eventually. Nourishment chamber we don't have, grinder. Okay, so basically we need to go to the nether eventually, which means we need to get obsidian, which is part of the next step. Oh, look at that, we have 1 bucket of lava. Oh, but wait, Ryan, we don't have any buckets. How the hell do we get buckets? Well, let's look it up. We need something called iron plates. So iron plates can be casted into a casing. Hold up. Let's see here. We need this stone slab. Sorry, we need this crushing table. Crushing table, if we put a iron bar onto it, it'll give us those iron plates. All right, so how do we make that? I really want to know how to make this plate cast. You need gold. A gold plate plus molten gold equals the plate cast. You know, I'll mess around with this. I actually haven't done this part yet, even on my other server, so let's go ahead and look at it. So if we go back here and we look at simply tinkers. We need a porcelain melter. So we need a porcelain tank, which is glass, porcelain, which is porcelain clay, which is more clay and bone meal. Okay, so we need a lot of clay. We need a lot of dust. Okay, that's fine. We can work on that, or we can make the crushing table, which is probably a little bit easier. I think the problem right now is the cobblestone generation. So we might skip that for now and try and do it the other way with the crushing table. All right, crushing table. How do we make you? Crushing table. So you need 3 stone slabs, aluminum, and planks. Do we have enough for 3 pieces of aluminum? You need 4, 8, 12. We only have 6. So we have enough for 1 bar of aluminum. All right, so what is our highest chance of getting aluminum using the sieve? All right, so aluminum is which one? Aluminum, 1 times 4% chance using sand on flint. Use sand on iron, it gives it at a rate of 10%. Okay, it's a little bit better. Aluminum looks like what? That. Okay, I just need to remember that shape because I can't really tell the colors. All right, so 20% chance if we use it on diamond, which we have no way of doing just yet. 4%. Gravel. 10%. Okay, so our best bet right now is using sand on the iron. No. Yeah, 10% chance is basically all we're gonna get right now. Okay, so we need more rocks. I'm telling you guys, this is the most tedious thing. You just sit here and you stare at it and you listen to that over and over again until you have enough rocks, and then you combine those rocks into cobblestone, and that's the gist of it. That's Minecraft for you, though. That's Minecraft, baby. So then we're gonna combine this into cobblestone once we have a few. Oh, really? Get out of here. God. Genius, I'm telling you. All right. Anyway, where was I? Punching the ground again. Pebbles. Punching pebbles. Pebble punching. So once we gather enough of these pebbles, we're gonna turn them into sand. Sand, right? Sand? Sand on the iron, which means we need 6, 12, 18, 24 pieces of iron. Which I don't know if we have. How much iron do we have? 5. Okay, so we can upgrade one of them to iron. Oh, we have 12. Okay, so we only need 12 more pieces of iron. That's fine. We're gonna make a shit ton of stuff here. Oh, fuck. I messed up. I done messed up. We need to compress it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I lied about making a shit ton. We're not making a shit ton of anything, brother. We're just making cobblestone. All right, cobblestone. All right, cobblestone, we're going to compress that into gravel? Gravel. Do we want gravel or is it sand? Fuck. Shit's hard to remember, dude. Especially if you got a goldfish memory like me. All right, we need sand plus flint. Gives us aluminum at a 4%. What about dust? Dust plus flint gives us aluminum, 4% chance also. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Gravel's better though. Remember gravel is better for coal and stuff like that. Really? Gonna grab all that. Crush the fucking Flintstone, whatever it, fucking Jesus, gravel. Fucking can't remember shit, dude. Get a lot of flint pieces though, that's pretty nice. Plenty of iron there. Got 6 more pieces of iron. 9 pieces. Oh, fucking math is hard, dude. We need 3 more pieces of iron though. Which means we need more cobblestone. Cobblestone will turn into gravel, it's turned into iron. And thus repeat our process ad infinitum. Oh yeah, I was going back there, Donnie. What are you doing? Watch me punch rocks? Yeah. Things going a little bit better for you this week? Seemed a little upset on Twitter. Are you still tweeting angrily at the world? I need to go on your Twitter and amuse myself a little bit. Oh fuck. Oh no, we still got both a lot in there. That's fine. Go ahead and combine these. K. Third time. And then combine those into compressed cobblestone. Combine the compressed cobblestone into gravel with our hammer. Boop. Alright, put the compressed gravel in there, grab it all out, 45 pieces, and then do it all again. Delicious. If you guys don't know who Harris Heller is, you should really check him out on YouTube. He gives a lot of like streamer support, I guess is the best way to put it. He supports young streamers, people who are just starting out, trying it out, things like that. He also made this playlist that I'm currently listening to, completely free, DMCA free music, so you don't have to worry about getting copyright struck just listening to it. It's really nice of him to do that for the community, especially for streamers who are, I guess, younger in their career like me, who just want to listen to music while they play games and stuff like that, and sometimes can't because of the restrictions and stuff. Especially nowadays, it's getting pretty serious. A lot of big streamers are really upset, and I don't want to lose my channel over something like that, even though I understand that Twitch should have done something about it type deal. I'd rather not risk it, so I'm just gonna play some nice copyright free music that fucking bops. It's chill as fuck, and just enjoy it. Excuse me. But as I was saying earlier, I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming. I know there are people out there who do enjoy watching me stream as much as I don't want to believe it. There are people who, enjoy my channel, and not streaming for them is something that I should think about whenever I get into a funk, or even when I'm sick and stuff like that. You gotta think about other people, It's not just about me anymore, there's people who want to watch my streams and enjoy the content and all that, and so just gotta remember, it's not all about little old me. Sometimes this glitches out. Okay. Cool, we got our 4 iron. So now we can make even better stuff. Look at that. If I could get my cat to sit in here in his cat bed, I was thinking about setting up a second camera, kind of like if you guys have ever watched Co Carnage. He's got a cat cam if my cat will sit in his bed and be, you know, be good. He likes to climb all over me. Then I could probably set that up for you guys. We also want to start working on this auto sifter eventually, but let's not worry about that right this moment. Iron ore pieces, flint. We got 18 pieces of flint, nice. So we make three more flint encrusted ones. And we don't have really the iron to make more, but eventually we will. All right, gotta put these iron mesh on here. Iron mesh are fantastic, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our gravel. Oops. We're gonna punch our gravel out of the ground. We're gonna turn it into gravel. We're gonna turn it into gravel. And we're gonna run it through, we're gonna take our cobblestone, turn it into gravel, and then we're gonna run it through the iron stiffened ones for that 10% chance of aluminum. Because we need aluminum in order to make the crushing table. And then with the crushing table we can make our buckets, and then we can start automatically generating cobblestone. Whew, mouthful there. Probably won't be a super long stream tonight. Minecraft is best played in bursts, I guess. I know there are people out there who enjoy it, but I'm just kind of taking it easy. So I know not a lot of people enjoy Minecraft, like my viewers, I guess I should say, my friends, if I'm being honest. My friends who come and watch my stream, you know, aren't 100% turned on by Minecraft, so. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, that's no way to build an audience. Well, my friends right now are my audience, and I just gotta be honest about that, you know? Hey, what's up? Canadian cartridge. Fuck, I couldn't see your name's blue. My fucking color vision was fucking with me. Not much, man. Started off playing some modded Minecraft. We're trying out, fucking words are hard. What is this fucking mod pack? Why did my brain stop working? Fuck, Omega Craft? Kappa mode? Something like that. But, we're Ozone. Yes, actually I am colorblind. I didn't find out until later on in life. I was joining the military and they make you take a color vision test. And they're like, yeah, you're colorblind. I was like, what? No, I'm not. You're fucking crazy. Turns out they were right, and I was wrong, as is tradition. Ozone Craft. Ozone Craft 3 is what we're playing. Modded Minecraft with like 258 something mods. First time I've played it and watched a lot of streamers, YouTubers play it, and it's right up my alley, so I'm just giving it kind of a playthrough. Nice, nice. I've got, I say fucking nice. Nice as in a sense as it's nice to talk to someone else that's colorblind. But I'm sorry that you're colorblind. I'm Duden, I think it is, which is I think a form of red-green. Mine gets really bad with the yellows and reds and stuff like that when they're all blended together. Yellows, reds, and greens, I'm pretty sure. So my cool factoid that I tell people is when I look at a stop sign, like your green, red, yellow, so on and so forth, I see more blue in the green than I see green. And people are always blown away, like, what do you mean you see more blue? That's just the color it is for me. I see more blue than I see green. Which I actually found out was something that, like, the Department of Motor Vehicles or whatever, for your state, something they started doing here was adding blue to the stop signs, stoplights, so that colorblind people could see. I was like, that's fucking dope. But yeah, went my whole life not knowing I was colorblind until going through like processing for the military, and then figuring out all my pages of jobs went down to like 1. It was like a big old oof. But regardless, we're playing Ozone Craft 3, kind of a version of Skyblock. We started off with this 3x3 square and we've built all this. Basically starting from nothing, turning it into full automation is what it breaks down to. And I was streaming some Warframe 3 actually, if you've heard of it. First time I played kind of one of those isometric top-down turn-based games. A lot of people think of Pillars of Eternity and stuff like that, I think it is. Games like that, and it was really fun. It's just really buggy, and it got to the point I was at the end game and I was just getting so frustrated. Even though I was that close to beating the game, it was just frustrating. Your friends show you colors like blue, pink, and orange, and they think I can see it because I'm red, green, and bad friends. No, dude, that's just the price of being colorblind. As soon as you tell someone, oh yeah, I'm colorblind, they're like, oh, what color's this? Oh, what color's that? Oh, what color's this? It's a curse, dude. People immediately jump to that, and they're just like, oh man, do you see in black and white? Like, is that all you see? Like, no, man, it just means my cones are messed up. I feel ya, I feel ya. All right, we need aluminum. How close are we? We need 4 pieces of aluminum, 3. So we need 12 pieces of aluminum ore. Lead, where's the aluminum? Hey, just enough. Yeah, listen, my buddy, who is a huge Trump supporter, sent that to me as a joke, knowing my undying admiration for our president, who's actually not our president anymore, but still claims he is for some reason. He sent it to me as a joke, so don't think that I'm a MAGA hat wearing special person, I guess. I don't want to be mean. They're entitled to their own beliefs, but I don't know. People are weird. But yeah, that's Donnie. He watches over me while I stream. I normally don't like having him behind me because, you know, but... Alright, I need just a little bit more stone. Okay, there we go. Whew, I don't have to fucking dig any more out of the ground. I need to cook 3 pieces. But yeah, that life size, mostly don't support him due to immigrants are leech off marrow, mostly because you are an immigrant. That's fully understandable, man. Like, the dude's just, to me, a rotten person. Like, fucking, just the way he acts about everything just pisses me off. I know that sounds stupid, because whatever, white male privilege and all that stuff, but I just don't like him. He has no empathy. And I'm a real big, like, empathy person, me personally. And shit like that, like, building the wall, fucking, just all this stuff with the BLM that was going on, the riots, and now all this stuff with, oh, I won the election. No, you didn't, dude. Like, you're just a shitty person. But anyway, rant over. Alright, put our our slabs across the top there. 3 aluminum, and then the planks fill in the rest. And we got our crushing table. Hell yeah. But again, that's just me personally. If someone else came to this channel and said they supported him, I mean, that's their own, you know, that's their choice. I can't say they're a bad person. Well, I could, but I'm not gonna go that. I'm not gonna be that person. Give me 3 of these. Actually, I need 6 of them. So Biden, I feel, is still kind of shitty. It's just, I mean, it's the best of 2, like, pick your favorite out of the 2 kind of shitty options, you know? I don't know. I feel like Biden's better as far as, you know, things he could do compared to Trump, but he's also not a good person in his own way, you know? He's done certain things that a lot of people don't agree with, and it's easy to understand why, and you know, it's just, I don't know. It's weird to think that we have to pick the best of two evils type deal. It's shitty, but it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Alright, so, good news. We got our bucket of lava, we got our bucket of water. We are so close to cobble generation. What do we need? We need glass and then 6 cobble. Do we at least have 6 cobble so we don't have to punch any more out of the ground? We don't. Wait, we have something here. We don't. But I do think Biden will do a lot better compared to Trump. I lean a lot more left as far as political stance goes. No, you're good, man. You're good. It's good to talk about it. Honestly, people always make it out to be this big deal about talking about it, and it shouldn't be. People should be able to talk about their beliefs and stuff without, you know, expecting to get shit on by another person. Let's punch the ground a little bit. That's the way it should be. Now, is that the way it is? Not at all. You have, you know, riots and shit about competing beliefs. People were worried about a second civil war breaking out and shit like that. And it should not be like that. We should be able to have our own beliefs and, you know, live with each other. But to be fair, both options on both sides shouldn't be shitty. Eat my apple. But that's just me. I try to be as unbiased as possible, but I'm also, and this isn't fucking jerking myself off, I'm like educated. I went to college and did all that, you know, and you know, when it comes to looking stuff up, whether it be for, you know, Republican or Democrat, I fucking get into it. I don't just, I saw it on Facebook and that shit fucking said that, you know, Biden is gonna, you know, he's gonna put white people in the ground and shit like that. I don't just, oh fuck it, it's on Facebook. Oh. No. If I see shit happen and I go out there and I look it up, I try and find peer-reviewed stuff. I try and find unbiased stuff. You know, and it's just, a lot of people don't do that. But anyway. We need glass. So we need that sand that we had earlier. Fuck, we don't have any sand. Do we have cobblestone? We do have cobblestone. We need to make some compressed cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, I actually don't need to do this. I don't know why I'm doing that. I can just put a piece of cobblestone on the ground with smash on my hammer. My hammer. How's the government to you here in America? Corrupt, moral, good, bad? What do you think? I think it's outdated would probably be the best word. Now, I think it could be done better. I think it's gone from what it was supposed to be and turned into something else. I think there are better ways of handling things than how things are handled here in America. And obviously I'm not a political, you know, major or anything like that. I went to fucking school for linguistics. And like, I could be completely wrong. I could be like just naive, but like I said, I try and be informed as best I can, but I don't like the political situation in America. I think too many people are biased. I think too many people are taken advantage of. I don't think that the government works for the people like it should, you know, and it's just the unfortunate truth from my point of view. And again, my point of view isn't everybody's. It's just the way I see it. Ooh, getting lots of good shit in there. Get our 2 buckets back. Make another chest real quick. But like I said, that's just me. There are other people who believe that everything's fine or everything's, you know, better than it ever was type deal, and that's, you know, that's just how they feel about it. We completed the crushing table. Let's figure out where that's at. Questline beta, no. Quest gamma. No. Delta. No. Epsilon. Oh, there it is. Crushing table. Plain. I was going to see more streamers like you, intuitive and actually interact with chat. I love it. You know, I appreciate it, man. It's what I strive to do with my channel. My channel's goal wasn't established to... I'm not here trying to clickbait people into enjoying my content. Sure, there are things like donations and stuff where I can put it up there and stuff, but I'm not one of those streamers who like begs people for it. I'm not out there like, oh, help support my habit or whatever, which is what a lot of streamers do. From my perspective, that's just how I feel about it. A lot of streamers are, you know, do a lot of cash grabs, especially a lot of small streamers like me. But I feel like streaming should be about your community, and some streamers that I'm really inspired by, like Co-Carnage and Dan's Gaming, really do that. They take time to like interact with chat, and you know, whether it's positive or negative, and they really play for their community rather than some kind of ulterior motive. Alright, let's go put this stuff away, put the planks away. We got our buckets, we got our apples. But I really appreciate that comment. It really means a lot, man. It's why I made this channel. It's why I play a lot of like chill games like Wasteland. Like I played a lot of indie, not really indie games, but like lesser known games. Niche games, I guess is the best way to put it. Like Dwarf Fortress or Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. A lot of games like that where you could just kind of chill and hang back, and it's roguelite, so the game's going to change every time you play it, and you can interact with people and get suggestions and stuff like that, and it's a better way of streaming from my perspective. It may not be the best for some people. Some people may like that, like high quality, high content. I've been streaming for probably almost a year now, so I wouldn't say I'm new, but I'm still new. I still see myself as new as far as like learning the ropes of streaming. I have real bad anxiety, so I'm still new in learning how to develop, like, you know, being able to stream on a constant schedule and stuff like that. Like I was doing good at the beginning of October or September. I was streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. But then come close to the end of October, or mid-October, I guess, I got sick, and I was, you know, I fell back into that habit of, oh man, I just feel like crap, I don't want to go stream, and it's just something you got to work with and work on, especially, you know, with anxiety and stuff like that. It's something you got to work on. Nobody's perfect. But someday we'll get there. Someday I'll be able to, you know, figure out the streaming biz and, you know, become as passionate as I want to be, if that makes sense. Because I do want to grow a community and stuff like that, but it takes a lot of effort, and sometimes my mind, you know, fights against me, if that makes sense. Some people don't see progress that they want and, you know, collapse upon themselves, and unfortunately I'm one of those people. I won't lie. Whew, sorry for getting all heavy there. Figure it's best to be open about those things. Alright, so we completed the crushing table. We found it there, so we can start making shelving units. Ooh. Mag solar panels, mag grinder. Okay, that's a little bit more advanced stuff. We're not going to worry about that. We're still in the alpha tab here. We need diamonds. Cobble generator. Once we get some more iron, we can make that. Yeah, it was actually something I struggled with my whole life. I actually got, back when I was in the military, I struggled a lot with it just because, like I was telling you earlier, I'm just a really, like, an empath, I guess is the word people use for it, where I feel a lot of feelings and stuff like that. And unfortunately, the military I wasn't cut out for that, you know, way of thinking. my empathy wasn't, the military wasn't the environment for that, I guess. So when I get out, I go to the VA and stuff. They're like, yeah, we're actually going to diagnose you because you've got some kind of anxiety disorder. And so it's something I've worked on for quite some time now. I started off taking like meds and stuff to help get under control, but eventually I moved away from that and started to do more, there's a word for it. It's not holistic. It's not like oils and stuff like that, but stuff like meditation and more like self kind of cared stuff, and it helps a lot. And streaming actually is one of my ways of doing that, because I'm not really a people person in public, but streaming, where even though there's people here, it just comes easy talking to people and stuff on stream, compared to like if you were like at a party or something. Some people struggle with that. Twitch to me is an easy way to express myself with a community and not get anxious about it. But I don't want to make assumptions, but I assume, are you from Canada? Yeah, of course, that's no problem. I was actually in the Air Force. Take a look back there. Both those picture frames, one of them, this one here, is an F-16, which is one of the bases I work with, and that one there is the MQ-9, which is the drone. Both the squadrons that I worked with flew both those airframes, and it was a great time. I didn't fly anything like that. No, I was 100% a desk jockey. But I sat behind the desk and basically told the pilots if they were good or not to fly before they went and flew. It was fun. I loved it. I loved my time in the Air Force, and I would love to go back if it was, you know, less, I guess. It's gonna be the way it is forever. I just wasn't fit enough mentally and literally physically to make it in the Air Force. As much as I loved it, as much as my heart was in it when I started, I wasn't the cut they were looking for, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was in the Air Force, and 6 years I was in, and it was fantastic. Belgium. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. Utah. Nice. Utah is just big and open. I always hear it, or I imagine. I don't know a ton about Utah, but whenever you see the pictures, it's just the big open kind of expanse. But Belgium, that's really cool. I don't know a lot about Belgium, so I'm not going to assume anything. But what made you want to move to Canada and eventually the US, if you don't mind me asking? I didn't get to travel to anywhere as fancy. I was stationed in Korea, which loved it there. And then I was in New Mexico, so not too far. Do we have enough iron for that, actually? We have 16 pieces. Yeah, we only need 8. So actually, we're gonna chop this one up here. We're gonna make a better one. Where'd it go? Did it fall? Oh, it's over there. Woo! Sometimes the pieces launch in a weird direction. Cobblestone, combine it with iron ingots. Cha-cha, real smooth. I actually moved to live here when I came to study abroad. I was learning in Canada, but appealed to the University of Utah, and I'm here now. Oh, that's awesome. I did most of my schooling online, and I wouldn't give that up for a second. It was just so much easier to, you know, like, I could sit down at my desk every night once the kiddos went to bed and just focus on assignments and stuff. But once the Rona kicked off, fucking, I lost it and started struggling real bad. But because the kids had to stay home, and I was like, oh boy. But that's awesome. That's what were you studying? If you don't mind me asking again. I don't want to pry too much and come across as strange. I was doing college, yes. I was going to college for linguistics, the study of language. And it was a passion of mine. Basically, being able to... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Being able to study how people communicate. I did that for a while, and then I decided to change it up at the behest of a friend of mine. So what I did was, after speaking to somebody about pursuing college and stuff like that, basically we were able to determine I wanted to do linguistics because I like talking to people. I like listening to people and stuff like that. Hey, Snarf. So I dropped out of the linguistics. Took a little cat nap there, did ya? I dropped out of linguistics and decided to pursue a degree in psychology and like counseling. So my long-term goal is to become a counselor. Whether I would specifically like to do like children's counseling, but wouldn't mind doing like marriage counseling or anything like that as well. Children specifically because a lot of my anxiety and stuff stems from when I was a kid. And so if I can help other kids, you know, it would be nice. All right, can I put that there? Put that there. And can I put this hopper here? No, I can't. Damn. Pharmaceutical sciences, nice. Hospital pharmacists in the future, they make the big bucks. That's what I've heard. My wife's actually a nurse, and she actually was talking about some friends of hers who went and studied pharmaceuticals for the exact reason. So I feel ya. I feel ya. All right, so we want to get the cobblestone generated into the crucible, but it's fine. I think we'll just do it how we've been doing it. Just do that there. Put that block back. Oh, God damn it. But yeah, pharmaceuticals is probably the way to go nowadays, if we're being honest. It is such a like lucrative field as far as, you know, the kind of moolah you can make. The virus is pretty crappy. You study finally. Yeah, you do. The virus is crappy. We live in a pretty Republican state, I guess, to put it that way. So, and not only that, but we live in the country of that Republican state. So, my next door neighbor has a... Oh, let me make sure my window's not open. All right, now I can talk shit about my neighbors. No. So my neighbors have like the rebel flag, the Confederate flag in their garage. So, I mean, they're pretty sensible. Literally the first thing they said was like they invite people over all the time. They have bonfires and stuff, but the Rona's going on. So, I mean, they're smart in that sense, but they do also have a Confederate flag up in their garage, which, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but like it says something about you, regardless of what you have the flag up for. And just kind of driving around, we go to the grocery store and stuff like that, and nobody's wearing their masks except for us and our family. We go to the parks, and kids and parents and stuff are running around just, oh my goodness, it's pretty bad here. We actually got it. Me and my family did. Racism forever. Oh God. We think it's because our daughter is still going to school, by the way, 7 days a week. 5 days a week. I don't know why I said 7. 5 days a week going to school in person. And, you know. No, you're good. You're good. So the Confederate flag is the flag that was used to represent the South during the Civil War. And so a lot of people associate that flag incorrectly, by the way, incorrectly. It's not the right flag that people are associating it with, but basically it represents the South during the Civil War and, you know, the acceptance of slavery and stuff like that. So in modern days, people who, you know, fly the Confederate flag in America can kind of be, yeah, leave the States, exactly. It's the only real similarity I can have is if you were to fly a Nazi flag in Germany. It's kind of similar. It's the losing side of the battle. You're still supporting them in a way, whether it's through certain beliefs or things like that. Heritage, yeah. The heritage of the flag, what it represents. Yes, essentially is what it boils down to, in a way. Some people see it as, you know, representing, I guess, a freedom of sorts, wanting to, you know, be free and stuff like that, America, but for all the wrong reasons, yeah. It's just what it boils down to, 100%. Alright, so we got lava going, we got water, we got our bonsai plant, we got the crushing table, we got the cobblestone generator generating cobblestone, plenty of it, so we don't have to smash the ground anymore. Hallelujah. Claim tier 2. Tier 3 requires diamonds, I believe, which we don't have a lot. No, you're good, man. That's the best part about going somewhere new, in my opinion. Like, when I was in Korea, I just wanted to learn all about it. And so I went to, you know, destinations and different places and just really experienced the culture, and it left a really big mark on me. I would love to go there and teach English, honestly, but it's how you approach it, you know. Holy fuck, we're getting pretty far advanced here. What should we work on next? We really should start working on this porcelain. Now that we can get clay kind of regularly, what we should do... Oh, wait. We need to make an infinite water block. Why haven't we done that yet? Wada, 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 wada. Let me expand this out a little bit as well for the infinite water block. Do, 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 do. It needs to be a 4x4 square, so do, 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 do. Yes, making the doot noises are definitely required, by the way. I'm sorry. Really liking Utah so far. It's big and open landscapes. Unlike Belgium, the people are so much nicer here. I think Utah, is it Utah that I'm thinking of that has a lot of Mormons in it? Which could be part of it. A lot of Mormons are pretty nice people. It looks the same as before your nap. You know what? Screw you, dude. I don't have to punch the ground anymore to get rocks. And infinite water. Nice. So now we can just add water to the barrels and put clay in there, and we're good. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I was saying. That's where all the Mormons are. I grew up with a friend whose dad was Mormon, and it was really nice. He talked a lot, but it was really nice. And that kid who his dad was, that kid is still my best friend. Known him since grade school. All right, so we've got a shit ton of cobblestone now. A shit ton of it, a metric shit ton. And it's just continually being generated, so we don't have to create it ourselves. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We don't have to punch the fucking ground. We can just, boom, cobblestone. Oh, that was weird. Cobblestone back in there, sort itself out. All right, now we can go ahead and compress this into dust. We need dust. And the dust we can turn into clay. Go ahead and put that in there. Their religion makes no damn sense in your opinion? Yeah, it's a bit different, to be fair. I never got into it, mostly because my friend his dad was pretty diehard Mormon, so he, you know, had to be the opposite, as it were. Let's get some more clay. Oh, fuck, put my buckets away. As is tradition, kids want to be the opposites of their parents. I don't know if this is with all Americans, but Utahns seem to really love foreign things like instruments and native tongue. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. That's pretty much all Americans. If you come from a foreign place and speak with an accent, like, it's just, it's like, to some Americans, it's like you're from another world entirely. It's exotic, I guess, is what most people see it as, and as a result, they, you know, they like that kind of stuff. That's probably why I'm so fascinated with Korea when I was there. It's something about a different culture. It just, exactly, free popularity. We love our forgiveness, folks, unless you speak Spanish for some reason. We love our foreign folks unless you speak Spanish for some reason. Yeah, it's weird, right? The country right below us, closest to us in vicinity aside from Canada, is like one of the most hated groups of individuals in America. It's such a weird thing. All right, we got a bunch of clay now. So we need bone meal. That's really dope. Coming from me personally, someone who loves language in general, that's really cool. The ability to be bilingual, in my opinion, is such a cool thing. Bilingual people are statistically smarter. Like, they progress through school easier, they like understand things easier. It's just having a second language is just, it's awesome. Even a third language, so on and so forth, more and more languages, it makes you a more intelligent person, statistically and scientifically proven. So you are statistically smarter than me. At least early on in life. Early on in life, having a bilingual household can actually have you excel in school. I wrote a paper on it. We need bone meal. We got 7. We need to make some unfired porcelain. The porcelain we are going to eventually turn into... That's understandable. I think individuals who are bilingual tend to have a better ability to learn other languages. If you already know multiple languages, picking up another one, say a third or fourth, is generally easier. Porcelain melter. Okay, this is what we need. Porcelain gauge. So we need glass. Any glass. And then bricks. Okay, so we just need to toast these up. Boop. That's why we Americans be real dumb. Oh shit, we're out of a heat source. Oh, there we go, cool. Whew. Could have put a bucket of lava in there, I guess. Lopez, listen. Snarf, you need to watch yourself coming into my chat and being rude. I have advanced so much. It's glad I learned English since my native language. This shit makes so much sense sometimes. Statistically, I think Americans are lacking on the intelligence scale. I would have to look it up and go find some like documentation, but I'm pretty sure, like, compared to most places, because most places are bilingual. Most places are bilingual because English is such a, not necessary, but like a lot of people deal in English. A lot of people deal in English, so other countries where people speak multiple languages as like the norm, it makes you a little bit more worldly, I guess some would say, or like not necessarily intelligence, but like know more in a certain sense. Ignorant, yeah. Makes you less ignorant. If you're part of multiple cultures already, it makes you less ignorant to what's around you, in my opinion. But what do I know? Do I have sand? I don't have sand, I have dust. But since we fucking have a cobblestone generator now, I don't have to punch the ground. I can just grab it out of here. So much nicer. Oh, you didn't do anything. Your fucking shit looks the same. Oh yeah, well now I can fucking get gravel without punching the ground 15,000 times. Shut up. Where'd it go, by the way? Did I just get a bunch of compressed? Hello? Just disappeared. Majority of the country isn't well traveled and experienced other cultures. Exactly. Egg zakalakate. Did I accidentally put it in here? No? Where did it disappear? It literally just disappeared. Wow, what the hell? I'm not holding it. That's dust. It's just gone. Oof, I feel that, dude. I feel that. I would love if America was able to have just a little bit of socialism and, you know, help people go through college a lot easier than, you know, charging an arm and a leg and an arm and then an arm again. Just a little bit, not a lot. You don't have to do anything else with it. Just a little bit, just a little taste. Hey, we're the best country, right? Hell yeah, that's right. Oh, my hammer's gonna break. Oh, there it went. Need to craft another one. Do I have any sticks? Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick. Can I make a steel hammer? I can. Pow, pow. I can also make a diamond one, but I'm not gonna waste my diamonds on that. I mean, you have to say that when you're a superpower, right? I guess. We're the best. All other countries are wrong. Oh god, I hate myself sometimes. Gravel. We need sand. I don't know why I made this much. I only need a little bit. 2 years worth of free tuition because I'm foreign and they like diversity. You know what? Why don't you just leave? Honestly, just, we don't want you back on this channel. It's fucking rude to say things like that. Fucking inconsiderate, coming in here, talking about all your free shit. No, I can't complain. I got free college myself for getting out of the military, essentially. So who am I to say anything about that? We do like to keep up appearances. The unfortunate truth. Ugh. Getting myself comfortable here. In it for the long haul. How was you guys' weekend, by the way? Was it a good one? Was it not bad? Are you guys surviving the virus? The virus is a real problem here. I will 100%, 100 million billion % confirm that. I fucking hate how people do not take the virus seriously here. There's such a lack of concern around it entirely, and it just is so annoying. We're gonna need a lot of porcelain. Porcelain. So first we need 3 of these to do it. Then we need some glass. We need a little bit more glass. Oh. Did it? It didn't work. Did I do it wrong? Oh fuck. Am I making the wrong shit? Porcelain melter. Oh, I just made it wrong. What? How did I? Whoa, hold up. What was I looking at earlier? Finally over it. Your weekend was pretty good considering you got your first real job. Oh shit, congrats, man. Or woman, I have no idea. And I'm not gonna ask because that's rude. But congratulations on your first job. First real job, I guess. Not first job, first real job. I understand you. Well, hey, you know, it's always better to be safe. Porcelain casting table. Oh, I think I need that. So I guess I'll just take those. You never know nowadays. You could insult somebody by being like, "Hey, what's up, my guy?" Or "What's up, dude?" People get pretty offended. Street performing. Oh, but that's dope. That's like an artist. That's like artistry. Like, that's something I imagine you could be passionate about and not care about if you're getting paid. I understand wanting to get a real job, but if you found something you're passionate about, I don't know. Again, I'm weird. I'm weird about stuff like that. So just disregard what I'm saying completely. But that's awesome. That's awesome. You got a job where you see it as, I guess, a real job and ready to start making that money. Not a lot of those in Utah. All right, what do I want to put to get bone meal? For bone meal, I want dust. Okay, dust into the iron. 20% chance. Okay, so dust. Dust. Do I have dust? Do I have like dust, man? Where's my dust? I've got compressed gravel. Compressed gravel I can turn into compressed sand, and I can turn that into compressed dust. Get my hammer. Ooh, I'm getting kind of hungry. I got a hankering for some apples. All right, there's the dust. I'm gonna eat some apples to fill my hunger back up. All right, get this compressed dust and decompress it. Very passionate about your instrument, the Symphonia. People tip me pretty well because it's a European instrument, not many of them in Utah. All right, I'm gonna Google this because it sounds insane. Hold on, I'm gonna have my typical American response real quick. Ooh. Oh, it's a hurdy-gurdy. Oh, that's cool. Makes me think of pirates. I'm not gonna lie. That's really cool. Yep, see, typical. Here's my American response. Well, man, that's like super cool. That is genuine, by the way. I'm not being rude. That's fucking pretty dope. It just is a very generic American response, and I'm sorry. That's really cool. That's like, it makes me think of pirates. Punch the dust through my mesh here. Just insulting people, you know. Another American trait. That's really cool though. I'm jealous. People who play instruments to me are some of the coolest people. But I can imagine there's probably not a lot of Symphonia, hurdy-gurdy, whatever you want to call it, players in Utah. Probably not very many, if I had to guess. All right, we're gonna get a shit ton of stuff from this though. Holy crap. And it's good. Passion is always good to have. It's called Symphonia in Europe. Yes, hurdy-gurdy. That's apparently what it's called in, I guess that's just what its name could be. Symphonia, the hurdy-gurdy, is a first-stringed instrument to which the keyboard principles apply. The French name, vielle à roue, wheel fiddle, describes the method by which the sound is produced. But if you, Symphonia instrument, hurdy-gurdy is apparently another name for it. The more you know. That's just... I mean, I wouldn't turn down a date. I mean, have you seen me, man? I mean, whew. I look like a homeless man who just found like someone's house and I'm like squatting in it. Oh, we got a shit ton of bone meal. Good, good. Ooh, blaze powder. Blaze it. Crushed quartz. Snarf, don't be like that. You know you're my only man. You know you're the only man for me, Snarf. Snarf, stop. Don't leave me. Alright, bone meal. We got a shit ton of it. Stole a family. Yeah, no, this isn't. These aren't my kids upstairs sleeping. I'm just glad that the cops haven't showed up. Honestly, I'm deep undercover. Squatting in a house is basically homeless. Sometimes homeless people do it, or drug addicts, stuff like that. Find an empty house and live in it. Whether it's run down or not fully built or stuff like that, just use it as shelter. Squatting can also mean staying somewhere for an extended period of time and not trying to leave, I think, is probably another way to put it. Someone who squats at your house for a long time, even though you don't necessarily want them there. Ooh, lots of porcelain. No, it's no problem. I'm always happy to explain anything English related. That's what I went to school for, so it's not a problem to me. I like explaining things like that because I'm a super mega nerd, so it's not a problem at all. No judgment at all. I try and be as welcoming as possible. How much? Oh, we already filled it up. Look at that. We already filled it up with cobblestone. My God. My God. Why is my stream manager thingy going weird over there? Edit stats and panels. No, I don't care about that shit right now. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Waiting on this porcelain. We're gonna make some more porcelain pieces. We need more glass, which I think we have in here. We have it right here. All right, so we need to go back. We need to go here. We need to look at this. Press A on it. Go back. Look at this. Press A on it. Look at this. Press A on it. Look at this. Press A on it. Excuse me. Porcelain casting table we already made. So pressing A on it will allow us to click here and just make it if we want. Porcelain casting table, porcelain casting basin. Yes, we want that. Porcelain casting table. Just curious, am I your first Belgian or European viewer so far? I think you're my first Belgian viewer, but I had someone from Germany, Deutschland, stop by. His third viewer ever. Ugh. My heart. No, you're my first Belgian viewer, but not my first European viewer. Fucking Snarf. Where's he? I'm gonna ban him. Fuck out of here. That was fucking rude. Oh God, he got me though. He got me. He got me good. Oh man, we made that. We made that. And he's like, you can't handle the truth. Oh man, okay, how do we make this? 3. Oh, whoops. We need to make more bone meal. How do I unban him? Let me unban him real quick. Unban. Snarf Shazbot. Oh, damn it. I can't unmute him. I'm sorry. Can I untime? Temporarily ban. Timeout. Fuck. Gonna see if I can get him back. Okay, guess not. Well, see you in 10 minutes there, Snarf. I'll just say I used my channel points. Here we go. Let me use my channel points real quick. Snarf. Maybe it's for the better. Yeah, who wants that Snarf guy here anyway? Is he gonna hit me up on Facebook? Okay, he hasn't yet. Whew. Snarf is one of my longest time viewers. He's a great dude. He's someone who I am secretly in love with. Maybe not so secretly, but he's a great dude. But he just said those mean things about you. Yeah, but he's still a great dude. Sometimes the truth hurts, okay? It did it again. Where did it disappear to? He just messaged me on Facebook. He's like, listen here, bitch. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. I would untime you out if I could, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, goodness. That's exactly what it is. We've got, you know, I can have his weird ass American self any day, but you know, having someone from Belgium, no, that doesn't happen every day. So Snarf can just, you know, get lost. Oh man. Oh goodness gracious. Ooh, Snarf, he's calling you out. He's calling you out. Listen, you can be my new Snarf if you want. He's old news. He's like, unban me this instant. The foreigner is taunting me. I must retaliate. I don't know how. Google it for me. Google it for me, ho. Do what you're told. I timed you out. I didn't out with the old. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. This is fantastic. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Put all this shit away. We've got so much materials now. Holy crap. I just need the bone meal though. I need the bone meal plus the clay. Oops. Grab that. I was gonna give this host sub too, but not no more. Oh man, sucks. Looks like you lost out on a sub there. Ugh, yikes. Alright, chat settings. Let me see if I can do something here. Chat settings. Oh wait, I probably have to do it from my Twitch panel here. Channel roles activity. No, not activity. Moderation. How do I'll Google it since I don't know what's going on. How to untime out someone on Twitch. Hey, there you go. To clear timeout, use the unban command, overwrite the current timeout with a new 1 second usage. / timeout username seconds. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. have to go looking for you, Snarf. Got some college stuff to attend to. Hey, not a problem, man. Feel free to stop by anytime. I'm streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesday this week. Got a busy week ahead of me. But feel free to stop by again. It was nice to have you here, and I appreciate you stopping by. All right, time up. Thanks for the follow. It means a ton. I really appreciate it. I don't know, Snarf, what's your fucking name on here? Thank you again for the follow there, Canadian Cartridge. I appreciate it. Thanks again for hanging out and chatting with me. And I hope you have a wonderful night. I guess, yeah, you're in America, so have a wonderful night. Good luck with your college stuff and hope everything goes well for you the rest of the week. Timeout. Username. Snarf space Shazbot. The user you're trying to time out doesn't exist. What the fuck? What's your name on here, Snarf? Why am I having trouble working with this? Let me take a gander here. Oh, okay, because you got it spelled different. Okay, here, let me. I forget that Twitch is kind of weird about usernames sometimes. You sure you're trying to time out doesn't? Ah, yes, Twitch. Timed out Snarf Shazbot for 600 seconds. Oops. Okay, cool. So I figured out how to Snarf Shazbot 1. There you go. Okay, you should be back, Snarf. Test, 1, 2. Snarf, are you with us? All right, where were we? While Snarf figures out if he's back or not. There he is. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. 3 unfired porcelain, okay. Snarf, now listen. Settle down, it's okay. Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity. I think he's already gone, Snarf. You missed your opportunity. I'm sorry. Oh, that dude was really cool, though. Alright, made that. Step complete. Press A on this. We don't need a porcelain tank. Do we already have that? Nope. Porcelain casting. Alright, porcelain tank. Glass, and then a bunch of porcelain bricks. You bastard! You bastards! You killed Kenny! Oh, no, don't fry the clay. Oh, damn it. Did we lose it? No, we didn't. Okay. Whew. We need 2 more of those. Throw those in there. Let those cook. Porcelain bricks we got. I'm missing something. I will get you, my little Belgian waffle. Make that. And then make that. Okay, and then we're missing 1 piece because I accidentally made it. Porcelain tank. A. I'm missing 4 ingots. 2 ingots. That was dope though. Ooh, I need to go to my Streamlabs and actually I need to remove that dono goal because I stopped streaming like a fucking loser. do I sign in? Sometimes these fucking websites. Yes, Twitch. Yes, log in. Thanks for stopping by though tonight, though, Snarf. It means a lot. I'm glad to get back into it and hope that I can continue to, you know, do stuff, I guess. Fucking, where's the... No, I need the dashboard. Widgets. Donation. I just need to get rid of it. Alright, anyway, sorry about that. I believe. Yeah, I shouldn't be messing with all this stuff during the stream, but it's a little bit easier just to get rid of it. Because I think it's just this right here. Booyah, go away. Alright, cool. Actually, you know, on that note, how long have we been streaming for? I've been streaming for a little bit over, how long? A little bit over 2 hours, 2:45. We'll stream for about 15 more minutes, then we'll probably call it for tonight. Just a little short stream, nothing too crazy. We'll continue on probably tomorrow with some more Minecraft. Unless something else comes up, but I think I kind of want to play this for a little while, just kind of chill and make a little series out of it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, we need more clay or more bone meal? We need more clay, so we need our bucket. Hello, bucket. Hello? Shit's not working sometimes, I swear. And we need dust. Do we have dust? We have dust. Perfect. Raft? Raft is fun, man. I like Raft. Raft is such a good game, too. It's kind of same thing. It's just really, like, soothing and relaxing and just chillaxing. Relaxing, maxing, acting all cool. A couple of guys that are up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got 105, mom got scared. Anyway, I could be down to play some Raft. I'm probably gonna play this today, tomorrow, and we'll see maybe Wednesday and Thursday. If you want to play some Raft, we'll do 2 days of this, and then if you want to play some Raft on Wednesday or Thursday, let me know. Jennifer picked up an extra shift this week, so I will be having more days of the game. Other than that, just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this last few pieces that I need here. Porcelain tank, I don't have yet. Porcelain melter I have, get rid of that. Porcelain tank. Alright, and that's everything there. Should be. Oh, the faucet. We need to cook the faucet. Cook it on up. Raft! Raft! That's what you sound like, Snarf. And should be complete. Hey, there we go. Let's go ahead and start expanding our base with stone, since we have so much stone. Let's look how to make a chisel real quick. We can decorate our a stick and a bar. Easy peasy. There's our bar. Where's our stick? We don't have a stick. Just need a stick. Just one, please. Boop. The chisel will allow us to... Wait, why the fuck are you in space? Don't you explore in Minecraft? This is modded Minecraft. So the whole point of this, as I was stating earlier, is you start on this 3x3 square and you have to build it all out and eventually get full automation and stuff like that. But you start off just having nothing essentially. All right, let's pick a cool little pattern here. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Some embossed cobblestone. Nice. Let's go ahead and start putting that around our base. Oh, it's smaxy. Ooh, look at that. Looks really nice. Really nice, yes. But the whole point is to expand and, you know, eventually have your big base and, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. Rockets and jetpacks and go to different planets and all kinds of stuff. There will be a time when we will go do like normal Minecraft stuff, like going into caves and stuff like that. Trust me. Actually, it'll probably be here pretty soon, honestly. But we'll get to that. Don't you worry your pretty little face. We'll get to that point here shortly. Look at that. I like that. It looks nice. How does it look though if we add another block? Say we do that. Okay, it just continues. Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks... Ooh. Let's do a double layer. We've got all this stone now, so we can make a nice little path around our base. Look at that. Well, that's actually kind of sexy. And what we'll do is we'll build the next piece here. Get all these in our inventory. And I'm actually gonna have to look this up because these are a multi-block. So for those of you who don't know what that is, we have to assemble it in a certain way. So it's Minecraft Starbound. Maybe if you could fucking speak English. No, it's the same Minecraft. It's just it's modded. It's meant to be played this way. It's based off a old Minecraft mod called Skyblock, where you started on this tiny cube and you figured out how to build out from there. It's a different way of playing Minecraft. It's a little bit more fun, in my opinion. Plus, all the mods make it a lot cooler. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I am gonna have to Google how to make this. Okay, put the furnace, the tank. Alright, let's see. What do we got in our hand currently? The tank. The melter. Okay, so the tank goes first, right? No. The melter goes on top of the tank. And then you got the basin. And then the table. And then there. Yay, we did it. We'll fix that in a second. We'll fix it in just a second. Reorganize that to where it's a little bit nicer. Oh, I'm not allowing that message. No, I'm joking. I actually never played Starbound. So I can neither confirm nor deny that it is similar to that. I will trust what you're saying, but I personally can't confirm nor deny it. I like how that looks though. Doesn't it look nice? Schmaxy. So now we should be able to put stuff like our iron ingots in there and start making things like blocks of steel and stuff like that. What do we make with the casting table though? I guess we can start making like we can put our gold into there. Gold ore. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, those aren't melting. What do I put in there? Lava? Let's mess around with this a minute. You like the beta test? I'll have to look it up. Okay, we did. Okay, so we put, it can hold up to 4 buckets of lava. Okay, now it's heated up, so it should theoretically start melting this? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, no, so we can't. So we need to put probably bars in there, I guess. Let's see. Do we have any bars that we can test this out on with? No, we just have the porcelain bars. Oh, you know what? I bet we need to... Yeah, we need to make the chunks. I bet we can put those in there. Hold on, let me find out. Yep. Okay, we can put some gold ore in there. 3 gold ore chunks melting. And then we can right click to put them into here. Or we put them in there to make a gold block. All right, so we have 3 ingots worth of gold in there. Okay. You can see it right there. So if we pour it out, let it harden. So now we have a blank cast. Okay, so we can use these casts with stuff like, I'm not sure. We probably did that wrong. We can put this back in there and it'll melt, I think. Will it melt? No, it can't. What we can do though is put like a bar there, and then when we pour it out around the bar, we need more gold. More gold! When that becomes molten gold, we can start like, we can put that and it'll make a casting for a brick. So we can turn stuff into molten ore into bricks. Or we can do it for like a bucket. We can start just making buckets instead of doing the whole smashing process like we did before. And that'll dry. 100%. It used up the porcelain, but look at that. Now we got a ingot cast. So now theoretically we can pour the gold into there, it'll harden, and we got a gold ingot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Instead of cooking it in there, we can do like a bunch in here, but it's for like turning materials that you can't just cook in the furnace into ingots and stuff like that. You can also make a bucket cast. Now, can we just use molten like iron? That's a question. Question worth thinking about. Okay, so we need ore chunk, let it cook. I'll have to look it up, Snarf. It sounds like something I could be interested in. You know me though. Any game could be a game that I'm interested in. I mean that in the best way. I need to figure out a way to get items. So like a pipe. An item pipe of some sort. An item duct. Glass plus 10. Okay. Do I have 10? No, I've only got 11. Oh, I do got some 10. Okay. I should be able to theoretically cook that in there. So now I can pour my molten iron onto this bucket. Oh, I need way more, apparently. I've only got 4 metal buckets. I need 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably one more iron. That's fine. Go grab those 10. I need glass. That's not what it showed earlier. Ooh, any glass hardened. Hardened glass is made by... Okay, so I can't make that yet. Promethium dust, sulfur crystal, redstone. Okay, so we got a few more recipes and stuff we need to look at. Okay. Ooh. Is that enough yet? Not yet. Probably two more. Two more iron ingots. I actually messed it up though. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I used iron instead of gold. Oops. Oops-a-doodle. I done did mess up, but it's okay because we got a shit ton of cobblestone. All right, so we've got a few things that we need to work on here. So hardened glass. So we need promethium dust, Constantin blend, and obsidian dust. Whew. Nickel ore and copper dust. So we need something that turns stuff into dust, like a pulverizer. So we'll get that eventually as well. Woo. Wait, what did we just get? A molten iron bucket. Okay. Can I just pour that in? Oh, I can. Interesting. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm confused by this real quick. Let's get our little thing off here, so to speak. Let's see if we can make an iron block. If we have enough. I don't think we do. I think it's gonna be close, but I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough. Do we? Almost. How much we got? 1,008? Toss that iron ingot in there. Alright, but anyway. What's the button for third person? F5er. Hey, we made it. Look at me in my Reverend outfit. Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out with me tonight. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. We'll go ahead and play some more Minecraft tomorrow, probably for a few more hours. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for all the new follows. Canadian, thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Snarf, you're always a blessing to have you here. I know this game was a little bit different than what you guys normally see, but something I really enjoy, and I'm glad that you guys were here for it. Thanks for all the fun. Thanks for all the laughs. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time. I know, Snarf. Just a little bit easy, kind of chill stream tonight. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I will see you guys. And to all the lost souls who found my stream, have a hell of a night. And from there...